back to my channel. We are now in the permanent setup in my bedroom. I went through a couple of my books, which is why you'll see that this bookcase is kind of empty, but I'm working on filling that, and I'm also purchasing another bookcase to go over here in the corner, which you probably will never see, so I don't know why I'm telling you this. But anyway, I have two book reviews for you today, which is why I'm going to be wearing the same outfit. And the first book that we're going to be talking about is Dear Evan Hansen, the novel. Now, I bought this because I am a huge fan of the Dear Evan Hansen soundtrack. I've never seen it on stage. I want to, but living in the Midwest, we don't tend to get a lot of national tours around here, so the Dear Evan Hansen national tour isn't coming anywhere near us. So I thought I'd pick up the book, read it, kind of get a feel for the musical in like a better sense instead of just reading synopsises and listening to the soundtrack on like non-stop repeat. So I adore the soundtrack and I loved this book. It's very bittersweet considering that it's about suicide and everything. So the main character is Dear Evan Hansen, or Evan Hansen, obviously. And he broke his arm over the summer. He said he fell out of a tree, but he kind of let himself fall out of a tree, so he was kind of like trying to kill himself. And so he goes back to school with a broken arm, and he has really bad social anxiety, which I identify with because I have that. Not quite as bad as Evan. I can, socialize and everything. Guy on the first day of school, first or second day, I can't remember which, this guy named Connor Murphy decides to write his name on Evan's cast. And then through some misunderstanding, and Connor's just fed up with life and everything, because he's kind of like considered like the bad kid at school, but nobody really knows who he is inside. So he's just fed up with life, so he kills himself. The one thing that I didn't know, I don't know if it's stated in the musical or not. I've heard that there's a deleted song called something to do with light. I don't remember. I should have looked it up before I started this, but too late now. And it mentions that Connor overdoses, which is mentioned in the book. And I wasn't sure if that's mentioned in the musical. If you guys know, please let me know, because it's going to be a while before I see this, or unless I search for a bootleg, which I have done before. If you see anything, my cat is right, yep, he's right there. He's just sniffing around and stuff. So yeah, I loved this book. It's very bittersweet because the ending it's not like most contemporary novels where, guy gets the girl, they all live happily ever after, happy ending. This doesn't exactly have one of those, but I still loved it. I wanted to cry. Leading up to the confrontation where Evan finally comes clean that he's lied about everything. My heart was pounding for Evan. I could feel the anxiety just like bubbling up, and I'm like, oh my God, I just want this to be over. I want this to be over. And I feel so sorry for Evan. I love Evan so much. He's precious and he needs to be protected. And I adore this book, this musical, this music, or whatever. So yeah, I know this review is kind of like all over the place, but I'm gonna link my Goodreads review down below so you can maybe get a better idea of the book and everything, since I kind of rambled and didn't make any sense at all, but I was just fangirling, typical. So let's move on to the second review.